Decompensated systolic heart failure. The question is really twofold. It's both a general question and a very specific question. There's a statement to start out with. Coding Clinic, third quarter 2008 on page 12 states that decompensated indicates there has been a flare-up or an acute phase of a chronic condition. And the first part of the question is such: should this general definition of decompensated be applied when assigning ICD-10 codes as well? And secondly, for example, what is the appropriate I-10 code assignment for a specific diagnosis of chronic systolic heart failure that is currently decompensated? And the answer is such. They give us the ICD-10 code, acute on chronic systolic heart failure for decompensated systolic heart failure. Tells us how to handle the phrase decompensated, that decompensated does in fact equate to acute. One of the things I want to point out is that while they're allowing us to say decompensated is an acute phase, this coding clinic does not actually address the idea of the phrase an acute exacerbation. Can an acute exacerbation be considered as an acute phase of the condition? To answer that question, I refer you to Coding Clinic, fourth quarter 2012, which is an ICD-10 coding clinic that talks about asthma exacerbation. And there, they very specifically state that an acute exacerbation of chronic obstructive lung disease may be coded as an acute phase of the condition. Most folks feel that that phrase, that addressing acute exacerbation from a different coding clinic, can be applied to congestive heart failure and across